Hi, I'm Matt Robison, Vice President of Government Affairs for the Oklahoma Association of Realtors.
And I'm Richard Phillips, your contract lobbyist.
And welcome to this week's edition of the Capitol Insider. Well, it was a pretty calm week out the legislature this week.
You know, they kind of wrapped up the committee meetings.
Right.
I think there's some negotiations and some bills not being heard on both
A lot
sides.
of negotiations, that's right.
I think there's some hard feelings, but I think that'll kick into gear and they'll get moving again.
Well, in negotiations on our bills, especially 2620, the Protect Property Rights Act, that is now going to be heard on the floor. It has to be heard on the floor by April 24th. And I want to make sure that all of our members understand and realize that when we send out an action call, which we will, we really want them to respond and call their senators with regards to supporting House Bill 2620, the Protect Property Rights Act.
Sure, and I think we're a lot closer on that bill because
no question.
We met with Senator Treat this week.
Yep.
He said he's reviewing a lot of the emails and input that he has. And so I think next week we'll probably see something come together.
And of course, we have the best input.
Sure, that's right.
Well, it's filing week this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All candidates for all offices in Oklahoma are filing for candidacy, and this is an interesting election year because every one of our congressional seats are up, including both Senate seats.
That's right, and they're all at the Capitol filing this year, and normally it happened after June when the legislature would adjourn. This year they've moved filing up to April, so it's interesting to have the legislature going on while the filing is going on.
Exactly.
But you have all your House members at the legislature that are up for re-election. A lot of them are moving on, running for other things, retiring.
Right.
Half the Senate's up.
That's right.
And so we've seen a lot of colorful figures coming and going and filing. And so by tomorrow we'll know who files for what and how it all shakes out.
And we have a survey that's going to all federal candidates for sure, and then we'll create one for the Oklahoma candidates. Sure. So we'll find out how the Realtor Party will play into this year's election and beyond.
That's right.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week's edition of the Capitol Insider, and we'll see you next week with a lot of updates.